Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do this really fun, vibrant, bold look for you today, and of course it's inspired for the holiday of this weekend, 4th of July. So this is definitely a time to go out, do some fun makeup. Don't be shy. You know, you can't do makeup like this year-round, so you might as well just do it while you can. So this was fun. I recreated it from a look that I did similar around Memorial Day, and I really love how it came out. So I overall think it's a fairly easy look to do. At least the techniques that I use, you can kind of take those techniques and make it your own. So let me know if you do decide to recreate it, and have a great holiday weekend. If you want to see how I created this look, just go ahead and please keep watching. So I'm going to be using a new foundation today just for the video, and I'm going to be doing a review on that in the next few weeks. I wanted to try it out a little bit before I actually gave you my thoughts on it. It is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous Foundation, so we're going to go ahead and get that started on my face. Using a damp beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and press that foundation into my skin. Next, I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that under my eyes just to cover up a little bit of the discoloration in the bags that I have under there. Now I'm going to go ahead with the Beauty Blender and just blend out all the concealer that I just put on. Now I'm just using the other end of the Beauty Blender where I had the foundation on, and I'm just going to blend it out a little bit more just so the concealer blends in better with the foundation. Now I'm going to go in with a banana shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, and I'm just going to set that area where I put the concealer. So since I want this to be a fairly quick and easy look, I'm not going to be doing any contouring today. I'm just going to be bronzing up my face a little bit. So to bronze my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineral Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. It is an awesome, awesome shade, especially for summertime. I love it just to bronze up my entire face. Going in with this brush from the BH Studio Pro Kits. I will list all the brushes and all the products that I talk about in the description box below. So I'm just going to really just be putting this all over my face in the places where I normally would have contour, not so much contour, but more of bronze. So I'm actually placing this on my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, anywhere where I really want to bronze up the face a little bit more. Next, I'm going in with the new blush that I just picked up this past weekend at Fame Expo. This is the color Bliss, and this is from Makeup Geek. It's a very peachy, neutral blush, so I'm just going to place a little bit on the cheekbones. So lastly, I'm just going to put a little bit of highlighter on my face. And by a little, I mean a lot, because I absolutely love highlighter, and well, quite frankly, I want them to see it on the moon. So this color is amazing. I just got this a couple weeks ago, and I have not stopped wearing it. It is the Laura Geller Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey, and it is so beautiful. It is a golden highlight, and I just can't stop wearing it. So I'm using a brush from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Concealer Brush. I actually don't even use it for concealer at all. I use it strictly for my highlighter, so I'm just placing a little product on my brush. And we're going to really just focus this on the tops of my cheekbones, and really just giving it that beautiful glow. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do for the face itself. I really want to just keep it fresh, glowing, easy, and so we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. Before I actually go in with any products, I'm going to use the Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and just prime my eyes just so that the shadows stay a little bit longer and the color is a little bit more vibrant because I have this on first. Just using my finger and dipping it into the pot, and I'm going to just place this all on my eyelid. I'm a huge believer in primers for your lids, mainly because the color will last so much longer and the color will be so much more vibrant. I'm also going to put a little bit on my lower lash line because I am going to be putting some color down there as well. So normally I would do a pretty fairly light color in the transition area right above my eyelids, but today we're going to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more vibrant, and I'm going to be using a red color in the area where I normally would put that transition color. So today I'm going to be using the Eyes Lips Face palette. This is a great eyeshadow palette. It's fairly inexpensive. I think it's about $15 from your closest Target. I'll list it in the description box below in case you're interested in purchasing it. But I'm going to be going in with this color right here. This is just a red eyeshadow. You can use any red eyeshadow that you own. And I'm going to be using this on a large fluffy brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. Any brush that has a fairly large dome-shaped tip, and so you can really get into all this area right here and just blend out that color. So I'm just going back and forth using a windshield wiper motion, and again, I'm just really blending out that color so it's not super harsh and on the colors all placed in just one spot. So again, inner to outer corner, just going back and forth, blending that red into the crease area. So this is what it should look like so far, and now we're going to go ahead and do the color on the lid. Using my finger, I'm just going to go ahead and use this white color from Makeup Geek. This is in the color Ice Queen, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid area. I'm just using my finger. I don't really think that you need a brush to apply this, but it is very pigmented, so you only just need a little bit. And again, I'm just placing this all over the lid. So going back in with the brush that we used earlier, that fluffy brush for the red, I'm going to go ahead back in and just blend out the same area just in case you got any white in with the red, and we want to make sure it all looks blended and seamless. I'm not putting any additional product in the brush, I'm just really taking this brush to go back and blend out the color. So as you can see now, this looks a little bit more blended than how this looks right now, so that's the whole process, is you go back and just keep blending and blending until it looks a little bit more seamless. Highlight though. Guys, that highlighter is amazing. Like, you need to go get it. Laura Geller, Gilded Honey, go get it. So you could just go in now and do the next step of doing the wing liner. I'm going to be using afterwards this NYX liner in the color Extreme Blue. This is just a brush tipped liner. I absolutely love it. It's very fun for occasions like this, but I wanted to make it a little bit more fun, and I'm going to put a little bit of white eyeliner on first just so there's a little bit more dimension and color to the wing. I'm going to go in first and do a little bit of a wing with this white eyeliner. This is from Inglot in the number 76. I know you see me often using the number 77, which is the black eyeliner, but today we're going to go ahead and use the white. Using this flat angled brush from e.l.f., I believe it's like $3. Again, I'll link it in the description box below. So starting from the lower lash line and going in this direction up, I'm going to go ahead and create that line. And now I just created that triangle. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. Now when you're working with white colors like this, it is hard to get it very opaque, so you might want to let it dry a little bit and then go back in and do another layer. Perfect. So now I'm just going to go around with the edges with this blue liner. So I'm going to just start on the bottom and work my way around to the top. Using the same technique that we did with the white, I'm going to go ahead and now connect this just to the center of the lid. You want to try not to lift your eye up too much because then the colors could transfer to the top of the lid. So now I'm going to go from the inner corner and just connect it to that line. So you don't have to do as large of a wing as I did, but I really love a large wing, so that's what I did today. Feel free to do a smaller one if that works best for you. Now if you find that the white was a little bit too hard to do first, you could just do a regular wing with all blue. That works too. So now I'm going to go in with just a smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to use that a little bit more in my crease just to make that red a little bit more vibrant. You want to be careful if your eyeliner is still wet. this smaller eyeshadow brush is a little bit more dense, so it's going to pack a little bit more product on there as well. So I want to do one more step and do the lower lash line with a vibrant blue color, but feel free to stop here if that works for you. All of these things that I do, you can really do them in your own version. You can skip some steps, whatever works for you, whatever you really like, that's what you should do for your look. So I'm going to be going in with this blue color from Makeup Geek. This is in the color Neptune. I'm going to be taking just a small pencil brush. This again is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to go ahead and place this just on the lower lash line and really just smoke out that lower lash line. I'm just going from the inner corner of the lower lash line to the outer corner and just really smoking out that lash line like I normally would do with a darker color. But today we're going to use this fun blue color because why not? How fun. So that's it for the eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara real quick and then we'll move just to the last step, which is the lips. So now I've just taken my hair down and put this fun headband that I got from the Mileage store in PB. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep going with the look. All we have left to do is actually put on the lips. So I'm going to be using a red lip today. If that's too bold for you, feel free to use a more neutral look. But for me, I'm going to go with the red because that's just me. I'm going to be using a matte lipstick. This is from the LA Girl Cosmetics collection. And I really, really love these matte lipsticks and they're super inexpensive. They're like $2.99 or $3.99. I would definitely recommend using a matte lip for a day, especially if you're going out to an event or a picnic, just because you don't want to be applying your lipstick all day long. And this is the kind of lipstick formula that will last all day long, and you won't have to keep reapplying throughout the day. Final look. I love how it came out. It's super fun to create and overall fairly easy. Like I said, you can do certain steps, you can skip certain steps, do whatever you really want and feel comfortable with. Feel free to thumbs up this video if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And have a great holiday weekend. Be smart, be safe, but most of all, have a really awesome time. So have a good weekend, guys. See you guys in my next video.